Hey there, quirky peeps. Today I'm going to talk about a very sad possibility that we might face in a couple of years. The MCU has dozens of amazing characters.
Yes! Oh.
We're just like Kevin Bacon.
But let me make it clear right in the beginning. Rocket Raccoon is my favorite character above all others.
Don't call me a raccoon!
I'm sorry. I took it too far. I meant Trash Panda.
Is that better?
He is the funniest, the deadliest, and the absolute best. We've seen his character grow remarkably from where he began back in 2014.
Attention, idiots! The lunatic on top of this craft is holding a Hadron Enforcer.
It's a weapon of my own design.
What the hell?
And the way Bradley Cooper has voiced Rocket so uniquely is nothing short of a marvel.
Give me your word you won't hurt Groot, and I'll tell you where the batteries are.
So, I'd literally hate it if something were to happen to this little trash panda. If he were real, I'd react exactly like Thor did when he saw Rocket in Endgame.
Give me a cuddly little rascal.
No, I'm good. It's not messy.
But the sad reality is that we might be moving towards his final appearances in the MCU. It is highly likely that Rocket Raccoon might die in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now, before you think that this assumption is baseless, I suggest you take a few minutes and watch the video to the end. My theory is based on an interesting parallel that I've noticed between Rocket and Tony Stark.
Boom!
Yes, I know that one of them is an animal, but let me assure you, they are the same. Tony Stark is the face of the MCU. He turned out to be the most important Avenger.
Iron Man.
Now, Rocket may or may not be the face of the Guardians, but he is certainly the most important Guardian of the Galaxy. In the beginning, he really didn't care about anyone but himself.
Oh, boo-hoo! My wife and child are dead. Oh, I don't care if it's me.
And obviously Groot as well. But self-interest used to be his top priority, and that has changed with time. Just like Tony, Rocket has got a big mouth on him. Like Tony, his brain is his biggest weapon. While Tony may have the smartest brain on Earth, Rocket is one of the smartest individuals in the galaxy.
Ratchet, how's it going? Rocket, take it easy. Only a genius on Earth, pal.
On the exterior, both Rocket and Tony seem the weakest, but they have outsmarted almost everyone. Tony Stark is a weapons manufacturer, and we've seen Rocket come up with the deadliest weapons and technology of his own. While Tony invented flying Iron Man suits, Rocket brought jetpacks in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Drax, why aren't you wearing one of Rocket's arrow rings?
It hurts. I have sensitive nipples.
My nipples hurt. Oh, goodness me.
What about him?
Tony had a metal arc reactor in his chest. Rocket is a cybernetically engineered alien with metal enhancements on his back. Tony stared death in its eyes countless times and survived until Endgame. And Rocket did the same, probably more times than even Tony. Over time, we saw Tony Stark grow and care about others. He went from a narcissistic billionaire to a caring friend and a loving family man.
Oh, actually, he's the boss. I just pay for everything and design everything and make everyone look cooler.
And it has been the same with Rocket. Tony always made the sacrifice play, and we saw Rocket do the same when he tried to save Groot in Endgame. And look at what Yondu said to him.
I know you play like you're the meanest and the hardest, but actually you're the most scared of all. I know you steal batteries you don't need, and you push away anyone who's willing to put up with you, because just a little bit of love reminds you how big and empty that hole inside you actually is.
Nice.
I know who you are, boy, because you're me.
Yondu found a parallel between himself and Rocket, and we saw him making a sacrifice play at the end of Volume 2.
He may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy.
So, that's one hint I've taken from this important scene. Now coming back to the similarities between the Raccoon and Tony, Rocket went to Ego's planet because he had found a family. Tony lost Peter on Titan. Peter was like a son to him.
Lost the kid.
Tony, we lost.
At the same time, Rocket also lost his son in Wakanda. Groot literally referred to Rocket as his father while he was being dusted. The rabbit also lost his family on Titan.
I lost the only family I ever had. Quill, Groot, Drax, the chick with the antenna, all gone.
So, he was equally motivated as Tony to bring everyone back 5 years down the line. Tony had lived the complete life. He got closure from his past, mended things with Cap, married Pepper, and got a family.
Mommy told me to come and save you.
Good job. I'm saved.
And then, he made the biggest sacrifice to save everyone in Endgame. So, that's my second hint for why Rocket might die in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Having witnessed Yondu sacrificing himself for Quill, and Tony snap firsthand, it is highly likely that Rocket's arc is also headed that way. He will find closure from his past when he fights his creator, the High Evolutionary. He already has a son and a family. Now, his rumored love interest Lila will come in and complete him. James Gunn has confirmed that Rocket is his favorite character. He actually relates to the character the most. And he has confirmed that someone will die in Guardians Volume 3. Now, it is possible that Gunn was talking about Nebula, or maybe even Drax. Dave Bautista has stated that he may not want to play Drax for a very long time. He is 52 years old, and it takes a lot of effort in the gym, and even more time in the makeup chair. So I'd say that there's a massive chance that he may not return after Volume 3. While I'm not denying that, I'd say that Rocket's chances for the same are even more. Volume 3 is Gunn's final Guardians movie, and he has promised that it will be a big one for Rocket Raccoon. So I believe that just like Tony, Rocket will also sacrifice himself for the greater good. It does feel too early for a character like him to go down, but he has one more appearance left before Volume 3. And by 2023, he could have made at least 6 appearances in the MCU across 9 long years. So that's not a short span of time. Before Endgame, many of us believed that Captain America will go down for sure while Tony will get a happy retirement with Pepper so he could make cameos in the future. But Marvel totally made a switch over there. One could think that Peter Quill could make the big sacrifice in Volume 3 since he is the leader of the team. But I'd say that he has already sacrificed a lot in the MCU. Now, he might get a Steve Rogers style ending while Rocket will bite the dust. Everyone amongst the Guardians has died at least once apart from Rocket. Groot died in Volume 1. Almost everyone else died in Infinity War. And Nebula killed her past self in Endgame. So, that's another reason for why Rocket will go down. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I'd cry even harder for him than I'd cried for Tony Stark. But I am prepared for his demise. Are you? Let us know your thoughts upon this analogy in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.